Today, I'm going to show you how to monetize your AI apps because these AI apps are going to be using an API key, and an API key is going to cost some money. So if your users are using your app which has an API key, you're going to need to collect money somehow. But the problem here is that an API key is going to be spending like 1 cent or 10 cents or something very small. And so it doesn't really justify a user dropping in their credit card each time they're going to use your app, okay? But no worries, I have built a credit system, okay, a multi-app credit system. And what this means is that you can have many different AI apps, and a user can pay once. They can pay $10 once, and then use those credits across all of your apps. And so I've made this as a plugin, which is also very cool, because this means you can build your app and don't worry about the payment system. All you have to drop in is a small chunk of code, and it's able to access this system. So let me show you this in action. So here's my website, okay? So from this website, you can find all my videos. This one here is an AI car thing where it takes takes photos of your car and turns it into an amazing video, okay? And this app looks like this, okay? So users drop photos into the app, and then they get to this stage. And so you can see I have 3 car images here, very low quality car images, okay? And it has the description, it has the camera action. Okay, cool. So it's ready to actually generate the video. Okay, so this is where the payment comes in, right? In order for this video to generate, it's going to be burning API credits. And since this is Google VO 3.1, it's very expensive. You can see it's $5, right? And so I don't want to give that for free. And so I built this credit system. And so you can see it's able to see I have $0 in my balance. I have 0 runs. So now I need to purchase credits. So I'm able to click this and it will activate Stripe. Okay, so there's Stripe. Let me just enter. This is the official Stripe thing. But let me first enter the credit card information on the side. Okay, so I've entered my information. I can't show it to you because, credit card stuff. I'm going to click pay, and then I will show you the confirmation after it's done. So if you look at this, it says your credits have been added to your account. You can close this tab and return to the app. Credits may take a few seconds to appear. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close this module, and I'm going to click again. There we go. Boom. Automatically deduct to the credits, and now it's generating this video. Okay, so I'll give this video a couple seconds to generate because it takes some time, and then we can see the end result. Okay, so the video clips are now generated, and it's going to be composing the video. While it's doing that, let me show you some of the other pages. So this is what we saw before, kind of the API page. Again, it's not really important. No one's going to see that. People may see this if they cancel for example, if they try to start paying and they cancel halfway, you'll see this payment canceled notification. This is the script that's actually imported into all of the apps. So this app here, when I click that module, what's actually happening is it's running this script. And you can see this script is a part of payments.alphastack, okay? Which means I'm able to edit a single file and all of my apps are live updated, which for me was very beneficial because I don't want to have to go, like if I have 1,000 apps, I don't want to have to go in and update every single app every time, okay? And this is essentially, it's like my backend that is wrapping around Stripe, okay? So if Stripe changes, it's okay too, because it goes through my backend, okay? So it's very beneficial to have it this way. The other cool thing here is the payments dashboard. So since we just made a payment, I can actually click the refresh button, and we should see, hopefully, there we go, total revenue, right, and credit spent 5, because we just actually generated this video. So everything working perfectly. You can even see it's going to tell you which app is making these credits, okay? So similar to something like Stripe, I can show you Stripe as well. This is the Stripe webhook. So when you create the Stripe account, you're going to have to do all this stuff, okay? And you should see here some calls to this webhook. There you go. So right here, that's what we just did, successful call 3. So this is what the payments credit system is using a webhook in Stripe, okay? So unfortunately, in order to use Stripe, you have to make a Stripe account. So let me scroll down a little bit. So to make a Stripe account, you have to give them your email, your country, your password, all this kind of stuff, okay? But you only have to do it once, thankfully. And once you've done it once, you can use the webhook and never really care about Stripe again. So that's that. Let's take a look at our app. So it's still generating. Let's give it some time to finish. Okay, it's just finished. And this is the end result.
Discover the unique style of this Saab 93, where Scandinavian design meets confident road presence.
I'm going to mute it. So you can see that this was just generated through those API credits, okay? And so remember, if the API credits are being used, it's spending your money. And so you have to monetize this. And that's what we've just done. I've shown you that complete flow of taking these photos, using the module to pay for the API credits, and then boom, you have this video. Okay, and just a final reminder, if you want to get this build plan, you can. Okay, and this build plan has everything. It has the tech stack, right? All the things you're gonna need. You can just drop this into Claude Code and it'll help you to build this entire thing. So if you want this build plan, go to my website here, alphastack.fun, and there'll be a card here where you can click the card and get this information about this video. Also, just a reminder, if you have a small or medium business or you're like a solopreneur and you're trying to build AI stuff, you can contact my team and we could build you whatever you need, okay? So whether it's I just showed you how to build a custom credit system, but if you need something more complex, we can also do that, okay? So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I personally think that having a multi-app credit system is a game changer for me because I don't want to have to rebuild things every time. And I want to do the best for my viewers, you guys. I want everything to be fair for you and straightforward. So I hope this is helpful for you. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.